Hi guys, so today I thought I would show you guys everything that I've crocheted this year. I started like back in maybe like February or March of this year, and so I have lots of pieces to show you guys, and I will be linking everything, all the patterns I use and everything in the description box below. Here is the first piece that I crocheted. Right here, it's like a little crop top. Here it is on. I really love that it's backless, and then I just added little buttons. I don't know if they're even because this is like the first crochet clothing piece I ever attempted. You can see like it's actually uneven. Like this side shows a little bit more of the boob than this side, so it is uneven, but when you try it on, you can't really tell. Okay, on to the next piece. The next piece is actually these micro shorts. This striped pattern is super cute. You know that micro shorts were trending in the summer, so I wanted to make myself one. Here it is on. This also has a little waistband that I use to tie it up. I made these like really short. I think I could have made them a tad longer. Since I started in like the spring, I have a lot of summer pieces that I made. The next one, I also made a white version of these shorts. The stitch is different. This one was like half double crochet, and then this one I used just double crochet. These ones are a little bit more see-through because it's double crochet, but still very wearable. I think it's great for like a summer swimsuit cover-up situation. I also did make these a bit longer and like a tad looser. Next, I was pretty proud of this one because it is a shell stitch, so the details are really beautiful, I think. And I also experimented using a color changing yarn. It is on. I really love this one. I didn't even get a chance to wear it this summer, but I will definitely be wearing it next summer for sure. Next one is this little baby blue tube top with like these little flowers attached to the tie of the top. Okay, here is the top on. I really love the color of this yarn, so I just bought the yarn first and I didn't know what I was gonna make for it. So the yarn is like a little bit thick for like a summer top. I wish I made it with a thinner yarn, so maybe I'll try this top again next year. But I think the strap detailing is just super cute, and it wasn't too hard either. Okay, next top is this little yellow halter top. This one was really fast to make, but the tutorial does use like buttons on both sides, and I think that made it a little bit tricky trying to place the buttons in the right place, but I'll show you guys. Okay, here it is on. This one is really great for summer just because I use like a fingering / lace yarn, so it's super light and breathable. But as you can see, it's like the buttons aren't like the most even, and it's made to measure, so it was a little bit difficult getting this part like perfectly aligned. Okay, we're almost through, almost done with the summer pieces. The next thing is I made this little skirt. I think it's also like great for like a beach cover up. Okay, here it is on. Sorry, it's kind of hard to see. It is a maxi skirt. I really love the design of this one because you don't have to worry about things being see-through since this part is not see-through. There is also a little slit at the bottom. Maybe I can show you guys better this way. Okay, and the last summer piece I made is this cute little summer set. This matching top and skirt with the ruffles. I think this is my favorite piece piece that I made. I am absolutely obsessed with it. Look how cute. I really love the little front bow detailings over here. And then for the trim part, I used a slightly color changing yarn, even though the majority of the color is pink. Okay, so now we can finally move on to more of the fall winter pieces that I made. So I also made this like midi skirt with a mohair yarn. So it's really soft and it's still gonna keep you warm even in the fall, because even though like you can see it is like sheer, it is a see-through type of skirt, but still warm, still super cute. And it's actually using the same pattern as this skirt. Here is this skirt on. I don't even know if you can see the full skirt in this frame, but I just put on black shorts, but I've also styled this with like red tights, which is a super cute look, or you know, or you can just wear shorts under it, or wear like nude spandex, I think. Next, I made this red sweater vest. This was like a grueling, hard process. I don't know why, if it's like the video or pattern that I picked, but somehow I kept messing up the stitches, and like I had to like, it like ended up being way too short, and then so I had to like slip stitch to add extra length over here. Ended up being not too noticeable, so it was okay. I just had to kind of wing it, and then also like you can see the V, how I stitched it in. It's kind of messy and it's really not even, but I finished it and it's still wearable, so you know. So from far away, like I think it totally looks fine. It's only like when you really look at it closely, you can kind of see that it's not the cleanest piece. Okay, next one, it's also one of my favorite pieces. It is this pleated gray mini skirt, and it was one of the, I think this one is by far the most time consuming project you could do. It's just really tedious, and it does use small stitches and it does use a small hook, and that's why it just takes so long. Here it is on. I was planning to make this mini, and so obviously it is a micro mini skirt, but I also just ran out of yarn, which is why like it's just barely long enough to cover my butt. So I'll definitely be wearing shorts with this, but it's like just enough that I can still wear it. Okay, next I made this yellow cardigan. I think this one is one of my favorites because it turned out really clean. I mean, obviously I think by this point, which is like, this is like something I more recently made, like a month or two ago. So, you know, I am improving, getting better, so the pieces are ending up cleaner than like the earlier pieces. Here it is. This one I used wool, so it's super warm. Like I already feel like I'm sweating wearing this inside. I really love the shape and the fit. So I use like really tiny buttons because I don't really like the big button look. But the problem with this, if I warn you, is that the buttons are a little slightly too small, so like they do come off like slightly easily unless I button it all the way. You can already see like this one's kind of like coming undone over here. Okay, we are finally at the last piece. It is this red off-the-shoulder top. I don't have many off-the-shoulder tops. I maybe have like one, so that's why I wanted to make one. And I also love how this one really turned out. Here is the top on. What I love about this is this design, like you do a couple slip stitches and you switch stitches in the middle so that this part is like more fitted and tighter around your waist. For the sleeves, I accidentally made them too short. So I just like slip stitched the cuff and added some length over here, if you can see. But it's totally not noticeable and looks fine, so I'm glad that worked out. I just really struggle with made to measure pieces. Like I always make my pieces slightly too big for myself or slightly too small. But you know, it's a learning process. Like sometimes you just gotta kind of keep doing it. And then I also made a matching scarf because I had some leftover yarn to go with this. Okay, well that is it for today's video. Let me know which pieces were your favorites in the comments below, and if you have any ideas on what I should start making next. Okay, bye!